November 14th, 1969. Cape Kennedy, Florida. The weather was bad. Heavy clouds, intermittent rain, low visibility. NASA's rules said a launch could proceed through cumulus clouds if no lightning was within 5 miles. The weathermen said the rule was satisfied. They were wrong. At 11:22 a.m., Apollo 12, the second moon landing mission, lifted off the pad. 36 seconds after liftoff, at 6,500 feet altitude, the Saturn V was struck by lightning. The bolt went up the exhaust trail and into the rocket. Inside the command module, alarms went off. The fuel cells dropped offline. The guidance platform tumbled. Most of the displays went blank. 16 seconds later, the rocket was struck again. The mission rules said, if you lose guidance, you abort. Alan Bean reached across to the right side of the panel. He found the SCE signal conditioning electronic switch. He flipped it to auxiliary. The whole panel came back to life. The fuel cells came back online. The guidance platform reset. The displays lit up. The mission was still go. But Conrad wasn't sure the lightning had knocked out the abort switch position indicator. 16 seconds after the first bolt, the rocket was struck again. This time, telemetry showed the fuel cells had dropped offline once more. The displays flickered. Bean flipped the SCE switch back. Power came back again. The whole sequence had taken less than a minute. Mission Control ordered the crew to switch to a backup power configuration for the rest of the ascent. 4 days later, on November 19th, Apollo 12's lunar module Intrepid separated from the command module and descended toward the ocean of storms. Pete Conrad and Alan Bean landed on the moon. Conrad became only the third person to walk on the lunar surface. He came down the ladder and said, "Whoopee!" After Apollo 12, NASA changed the launch rules. No more launching through cumulus clouds. No more launching when lightning was within 10 miles. They added a lightning watch to the weather officer's checklist. Apollo 13, which launched in April 1970, was the next lunar mission. It too would have its own drama, but not from lightning. Pete Conrad died in a motorcycle accident in 1999.